Hello, everybody. Uh, Welcome to the Plot Malaysia. This is our 28th episode, as I've just been informed by my very, very sad co-partner, Mr. Ram Ranai. As our 28th episode, it's a special, special episode. And guys, always remember, this is a show for the fans, by the fans. Ram, why didn't you join me, man? Why didn't you join me in that introduction today?
I'll leave it to you. I'll leave it to you, Hari, because it's you seem to be a lot more excited, a lot more happier. So I'll give it to you. As you can see, I look very gloomy today. I didn't sleep, so yeah, Hari, bring it on.
Guys, it's a really, really special episode. It's one I take a lot of pride in. It's been a fantastic couple of weeks for us Liverpool fans, hasn't it? We break into the way we beat Man United, we break into the top three. And then we watch Man United talk about Ole's on the wheel and a couple of different wheels. And guess what? Ole just fell flat. He lost in the Europa League final. And that's what we're here to review tonight, guys. The Europa League final where Man United blew it against very resolute and strong Villareal side. So, Ram, let me start off by saying good evening. Tell us how you're feeling, Ram. Tell us how you're feeling, and yeah.
Of course, Hari, it's no surprises. Obviously, all United fans around the world are definitely devastated by this loss. We thought we broke the jinx of the semi-finals and going to the finals, and we thought we were going to go all the way. Didn't expect it to come down to penalties. Totally unexpected 11-10, the score on penalties. As you know, penalties always have a 50-50 outcome. And I think, Villareal took it, and kudos to them. Well done, fair play. They deserved it. What else can I say? It looks like a bottle job from Sokja and the players last night.
I have to say, I do agree, man. But man, listen, Ram, it's good to see you this way, man. It's good to see United fans in this sort of a mood. But yeah, I mean, listen, fair play. I mean, you made it to the final. Yeah, I mean, from what I gathered, at least watching the highlights, did United play any good yesterday? Were they any good on the night?
Well, in the first half, it was a bit, 50-50. Second half, they had to come back because they were goal down. They did come back. Cavani scored a good goal. And of course, we were attacking. But when I saw the stats, I was a bit amazed. The whole game, both teams combined, 3 shots on target. 1 by Villareal that was resulted in a goal, and only 2 from United. Rashford had the chance to actually win the game. He missed it in close range. And all I can say is, why did Ole not change the players, late in the second half? Why wait until the extra time?
That's a question I had on my mind as well. I think a lot of people had in their mind as well, man.
Yeah.
So before I get to that decision of not making any substitutes in the first 90 minutes, I mean, Villareal, I think, made all their 5 changes within 90 minutes. They had fresher legs going into extra time and towards the end of the match as well. And it was very evident, right? Who do you think messed up yesterday? Did Ole mess up? Let me ask you a direct question. Did Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the super sub that you used to call him, the babyface assassin, did he mess up last night?
I have to say, yes, he did. In terms of, tactically, of course, we did play to what was planned, which is, of course, to, keep the possession. We had 60% possession. Of course, to keep attacking as much as possible, which we did. But we knew that Villareal is a very resolute defensive side. Like, they are one side that when they defend with their hearts. And you could see yesterday there was no easy way to penetrate the defense. Okay, but one thing that disappointed me, we know that was going to happen. Why not take shots outside the box? Why not be, just be a bit daring? Hope for deflection or something like that. Just hit the ball from outside the box. I just saw too many passing, too much, trying to get the perfect goal or trying to score the perfect goal. But if only they took their chances just outside the box, scare them a little bit, that would have been, something that we could have banked on. But overall, I think, He should have changed his players. And he should have substituted them in the second half itself. Brought in some fresher legs. We would have had a good fighting chance. But when they had their substitutes, Villareal, I saw that because of those fresh legs that they had so much more going forward. They were good. They were good. Going forward when they brought in those players. So we were just relying on what we had in the full 90 minutes, thinking that all the players can last at full 90 minutes. I think that was I think the worst decision made by Solskjaer all season in terms of changing the players.
So listen, I mean, that's a great point, right? Talk about decision making and starting lineups, for example. I think a few questions here come to mind. One is, was it the right decision by Solskjaer to start De Gea, in your opinion, over Henderson?
Oh, I think De Gea, yes. I'm very happy De Gea started. Yes.
Okay, fair enough. The second important question is, who let you down yesterday, player-wise? Who underperformed? You had high hopes for going to the game, your match winners, your characters, your so-called stars in the team. Who let you down yesterday?
There's two players that come to mind. I would say Rashford and, of course, Bruno Fernandes. These two players.
So is Bruno Fernandes just a player who plays well against the small teams and is not a big game player, in your opinion?
No, I don't think so. I think he is. He has shown this whole season he has been pretty good all year round. He has created lots of chances. He has scored lots of goals. But I felt yesterday he came up short, in the final. He could have done so much more. And Rashford, knowing him, playing on the left-hand side, I think we expected a lot more from him, to cut through defenders, do some side steps, cut in and shoot. These are things that we want to see Rashford do. And I didn't think we didn't see him doing much apart from a couple of chances he had late in the game. But he should have been doing that from the get-go, not later part. So in that sense, I felt United brought it upon themselves, thinking that they were favorites, thinking that they were going to win. I think got the better of them. And of course, Villareal just gave their hearts out because they knew they were underdogs. Pressure was, of course, lesser for them. And one thing I have to say, Harry, when I was watching the game, in the second half, especially before the kickoff started in the second half, there was a team huddle by Villareal. That spirit that they just wanted to just set their plan out there. And they did it again in extra time. So when I see these things that these players do, it's all to basically like to show the other team that, hey, we are here to get you. But United just, I think, took it as if, okay, we're going to win it. We're going to come back. We scored the equalizing goal. We're going to come back like how we normally do whenever we go down. But Villareal just stood like a solid rock behind, and they proved us wrong. They are a very strong team defensively, and they are quick on the attack as well.
And I'm so glad they proved you wrong, man. So glad. I think what we got to give credit where it's due, man. Unai Emery.
Yep.
People make fun of him in England, good evening and all that kind of stuff. People take a piss out of him, right? But to be able to win 4 Europa League titles and make 5 finals, and he's won 4 titles. I think 3 with Sevilla and then 1 now with Villareal. I think he lost 1, and that one was with Arsenal, I think.
Yep.
Fair play to the guy, man. He seems like a great tactician, and it seems like it's a tournament meant for him. He's been made for a tournament like that. So fair play to Unai Emery. I mean, your season's over, Ram. What happens next now? How do you approach going to next season? I think it's very clear. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I mean, I want him to stay at United for the rest of his life, to be honest, because I think you guys he's a bottle job, and I don't think you'll win anything. That's what I think.
Nonsense.
He's what we call a serial loser, but it's fine.
Come on, Harry.
It's fine.
Come on.
It's fine. Listen, I mean, I think a couple of questions. One is, do you want him to stay in the job?
Of
You've
course.
got a lot of managers available now. Zinedine Zidane's available. Antonio Conte is available as well. They've both left their posts with Inter Milan and Real Madrid. Would you want United to make a big move and go for one of these top managers, or stick with Ole Gunnar?
Stick with Ole, because I think I think we got to give him credit where it's due as well. You talk about not winning the Europa League is fine, but he improved from last season. Okay, we had more points than we had last season. Of course, we could have done better. We know that, but having played in the final, the only thing that didn't happen for us was, of course, to win a trophy. But I take back a lot of positives from our team, which I
Yep.
see a lot more unity in terms of the relationship, with the manager. You don't get like, Mourinho having a go at players. You see him managing players really, really well. So I think, because he has that relationship with the players already being built, I think this could be one, attraction towards better players coming in because of the reputation that he already has in the club at the moment. If you change to a new manager coming in, okay, big names, Zinedine Zidane, Antonio Conte, Poch, whatever it is, okay, they got to start from scratch again. You know, players might end up leaving. There's going to be a lot more issues. As it is right now, the Manchester United board is terrible. Okay, forget the manager. The manager is way better than the board. Okay, I rate Solskjaer 5. I give the board of directors 1 out of 5. So to me, okay, I don't want them to change the manager. I just think we need to change a couple of players. We need to get new players, better players, and we will definitely make a big difference coming next season.
Yeah, I think in terms of players, man, I think it's very evident that Solskjaer doesn't trust his squad. He trusts his team, maybe the first 11, but the fact that he didn't make any subs in the first 90 minutes, I think that tells me he doesn't trust his bench to come on and do a job. So I think he's probably going to look to invest in the summer as well and bring in some players. So we'll see how that goes, man. But quick, I'm putting you on the spot here. If you could sign 2 players tomorrow and you had all the money in the world, who would you want United to sign?
2 players off my head right now, especially at this state of mind.
Yeah.
I'm having it tough to think about, but definitely I think we should have Jadon Sancho
Yep.
on the right hand side. I think he will make a difference,
Yep.
and yeah, I think I would like to see yeah I would like to see someone like N'Golo Kante
Okay.
coming
So
in.
someone in midfield, not Harry Kane, not Harry Kane.
No, Harry Kane is a bonus. If he comes in, it's a bonus,
Okay, so
But
you want someone solid in the middle of the field,
yeah,
and then
and a right
obviously
right
and a
winger.
right player, Jadon Sancho. Okay,
Yep.
fair enough. Listen, Ram, I'm going to put you out of your misery, man. Like I said, it was a quick show, guys, just to review the match last night, and yeah, and see our dear friend Ram's face and emotions, and see how he feels going into the summer break as well. Ram, listen, cheer up. We got the Euros to look forward to.
Yep.
Guys,
Looking forward to it.
guys, and more importantly, I think Ram will brief you as well shortly. But we've got a surprise show on next week, man. A really interesting show on next week. Don't miss it. Special guest on the show. You looking forward to that, Ram?
Looking absolutely, man. I think that particular episode is going to be amazing, not just for our show, but I think for all our viewers who
Yep.
have been subscribing to our channel. I think this is a treat for all of you, and we can't wait to actually bring it forward. So keep your comments coming. Keep subscribing to our channel, and look forward to next week because it's an
One,
absolute
one,
surprise.
one last quick one, Ram. From the
Yep.
Villareal team yesterday, did anyone impress you? Any player there that impressed you that you wouldn't mind picking up?
I forgot their names.
Okay. No one sticks out, like basically. No one really sticks out, like.
Not really. I think
Moreno, the striker,
Moreno.
Gerard Moreno.
Yep,
Yeah.
Gerard
Yeah, I
Moreno.
think he's the second top scorer in La Liga as well.
Yep.
I think
Yep,
behind
yep.
Messi. So fair play, lah.
Yep.
All right, guys, listen. Ram, I've got to ask you this question, man, about the penalty shootout. Very interesting, right? I think there were 11 penalties each that were taken. The keepers had to take the penalties as well. The last one, every one of those penalties was scored, which tells me a couple of things. One is I think the Villareal keeper is crap at saving penalties, and David De Gea must be one of the worst penalty savers ever. I think his record is he's never saved a penalty or something like that. I don't know. It's some ridiculous record that he's got. Yeah, but
He has saved the penalties, but I think the penalties by Villarreal, the takers from Villarreal were spot on. They were good. The players that you expected them to miss, they blasted the net. And of course,
What's the
but
go ahead. What's the one thing that you take out of that penalty shootout? What's the one lesson you take out of the penalty shootout yesterday? If there's anything, lesson or something you take out of that penalty shootout yesterday.
Well, I did realize something though. The fact I'm not going to talk about the keepers because the goalkeepers, it's a chance for them. If they save, they don't save, it's totally not on to them. But I think I have to say that I'm very happy personally that all the first five selected players that were chosen by Sokja to take the penalties, they took it. Okay, they didn't disappoint. They put the goals in, and to reach that point where only your goalkeeper, is your last taker of the penalty, and to lose that, I don't feel as bad, as compared to if Fred were to miss the penalty or if Bruno misses a penalty. But to know that De Gea was like the last person taking the penalty and he missed it, I don't think it's fair to undermine him. I don't think it's fair to have a go at him because it's not something that you expect out of him. But end of the day, it didn't work out for us. I think I just had to put my head up high and just continue to look for a better day. And I think it's going to come very, very soon. So yeah, that's basically what I feel.
You know what I took out of the penalty shootout?
What?
Come on. Guess, take a wild guess. You know one thing I took out of that penalty shootout, Bram, is that not all goalkeepers can score. And here's signing off on behalf of Alison Becker. On behalf of Alison Becker. Signing off for the plot, guys. Cheers, Ram. You'll never walk alone, as Alberto Moreno said. You'll never walk alone.
GGMU, always.
Cheers,
Die hard. Cheers. Take care. Bye-bye.